says Lynnwood 2 line. From the first train. Second, I'm working. Car 140, final seats.
This is the 2 line.
Yo, second 2 line train through downtown Seattle. I got the one with the new vinyl seats. Let's go. Second 2 line train. It even says Lynnwood 2 line on the thing. Let's go. I've done it. I wasn't able to make it to the first one because the 36 was like delayed by like 2 minutes. Let's go. These new seats are nice.
Now, entering Pioneer Square. This is the 2 line. Doors to my right.
Man, this is great. I'm on a 2-1 train through downtown Seattle. Oh, turning.
This is the 2 line.
That feels. It feels so nice to hear these announcements with a different line. Always so used to hearing downtown riding the 2 line, South Bellevue 2 line. This is history right now. I am literally videotaping history. I even got one of the better trains for this video. I got a Kinkisharyo. This is the car 140 is like after the 35, so this is a 2011 Chariot, but it was delivered in 2010.
Now, entering Symphony. This is the 2 line. Doors to my right.
Vinyl seats are really clean and comfortable. I get to ride a 2-line train through downtown Seattle all the way up to Lynnwood. This is just amazing. It even says Symphony 1 and 2. Symphony 1 and 2. Rest in peace, University Street. I'm still bringing that as a callback.
Next stop, Westlake. This is the 2 line.
I can't believe it. I'm on the train that crossed the bridge just not long ago. And I'm riding it through downtown Seattle. This is one of the dreams I've had from this train. My biggest dream is to become a lighter operator. I'm gonna work hard and acquire that.
Now, entering Westlake. This is the 2 line. Doors to my right.
But for the sake of the video, and since we're on the 2 line, you're downtown for the first time, I'm gonna stop talking and allow this heatness to be taped. And not only that, this is a 2-car. I have not been in a 2-car train since 2016. Maybe even like actually I might have like 2017, 2018 because they were still consisting 2 and 3 cars.
Next stop, Capitol Hill. This is the 2 line. Capitol Hill. This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
Oh, the signs are up on the screens now. Finally, the 2 lines are connected. At least we get to ride 2 of the incomplete sides for the time being.
Next stop, University of Washington. This is the 2 line.
Like, it feels like you're just doing one side of a puzzle, and then you're also trying to do the other side, and eventually they will connect. Honestly, same way I'm thinking for the 1 and 2, so. I am instantly going to post this on YouTube. This is history right here. really gonna love riding these trains through downtown. I just hope they stay clean though. The one lines had a big problem with trying to stay clean. Man, I even missed my Federal Way link card for this, but it was 100% worth it.
University of Washington. This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
I don't know why, but this is the 2 line sounds so good with UW. But the 1 line also does it is just as good. It's just you don't really get too much Sharyos on the 1 line. Or at least I don't. Alright, we're at UW.
Next stop, Your District. This is the 2 line.
I am just filled with excitement right now. Even though I'm not on the first train, I'm not complaining. I still got what I wanted. I got a Kinkisharyo, and it of course has the vinyl seats just like I said I wanted last night. Literally gone the first 36 of the morning.
This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
Later frequencies are gonna go crazy. There's literally a 1 line to Federal Way in like 11 minutes. 2 line after that, I thought I was going back and forth. Oh wait, no, because there was 1 train that was sent out, and whatever, the system will reset itself later. I'm not trying to do all the stuff in my head. The 1 stop that is not yet accessible from here, downtown Redmond and Bellevue as a whole. Anyways, time to leave the district with station 1247.
Next stop, Roosevelt. This is the 2 line.
If this is Pinehurst or Northeast 130th, I'm actually gonna lose it. got a brand new voice programming. To be honest, my opinions on the new voices the S700s have, not bad. I still prefer the other one, which is the one this train's using.
Now, entering Roosevelt. This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
I mean, they could have chosen worse voices, but that one they chose was not bad. Oh, frequencies resetted itself already. Now, 1 line to Federal Way. Are they just adding extra trains at this point? I think they are, because they usually have more trains. Why does it have 1 line indicated as blue? What is this, bro? Another sound transit error. Hope it fixes itself. Goodbye. 1-246.
Next stop, Northgate. This is the 2 line.
I've always wanted to hear that one. Now we are on the 2 line to Lynnwood City Center. This train's practically empty right now, but I'm not really surprised. It's like 5 in the morning almost. Oh wait, it is 5 in the morning. It is still dark outside. I thought I've been seeing more light out in the morning. Maybe that's just like around 6 a.m. Now we are at the not yet sunny, or there's no light, but we're at
Now, entering Northgate. This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
Shoreline South. Unless the Shoreline has a little mishap that says Pinehurst is what he's wondering if I could go back there. I doubt what happened though. Oh, the doors are still indicated as like open or closed. I think that's because we're kind of early. We'll move eventually. What time is it?
Next stop, Shoreline South, 148. This is the 2 mile.
Okay, that sounded nice. Both of the Shoreline stations, including Mount Lake Terrace and Lynnwood, sound nice when this model announces with this is either the 1 line or the 2 line, just like it just did. So like, if I were on, let's say, car 139, which I've mentioned to be one of my most favorite train cars, it would be like, oh, like next stop, Mount Lake Terrace. This is the 2 line, or if it's on the 1 line, this is the 1 line. But they both sound really nice. Pinehurst Station. Formerly known as Northeast 130th because that's the street it's on. But it makes sense.
Now, entering Shoreline South, 148. This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
honestly, it would just be funny if like you were just downtown for 1 minute and then you expect a 4-car train to pull up, but then a 2-car 2-line train pulls up, and you're just like, what? It's gonna be pretty bad if there's like a game day though. On game days, I think they should either increase 2-line to some 4 cars, maybe if they have 3 cars to spare, maybe put out like a couple 3 cars to help with the frequencies and stuff. I don't know, shoot, since we're putting 2 cars on the downtown through Lynnwood portion, why not put 1 cars as a joke on this specimen? 1 cars would just be overkill. No one's fitting in no 1-car train.
Next stop, Shoreline North, 185th. This is the 2-line.
Okay, that one sounded amazing. Usually, the Shoreline North announcement is one of my favorites when it's announced by the Kinkisharyos because this is the one line where, yeah, what it just said, it sounds really nice. Chinatown to Lynnwood, or even from Lynnwood back to Chinatown, I wouldn't even mind it. Even though I said I wanted this day mostly dedicated to the Kinkisharyo train models. 2006. Oh yeah. Also, fun fact about the Kinkisharyos, there were 2 deliveries that were placed. There were the first 35 cars, which were delivered throughout 2006 up until like 2009 for the opening of Link Light Rail, and then later on for the University Link project, they ordered another.
Entering Shoreline North, 185th. This is the 2-line. Doors to my right.
Probably shouldn't, because it takes 2 minutes to get between all stations, but it does not take 40 minutes to get up to Lynnwood.
Next stop, North Lake Terrace. This is the 2-line.
my brain might be a little dumb, but I had to do the quick calculations. So they ordered another 26 Kinkisharyo train cars, which were part of the 2011, which is a part of the 2011 part of the fleet. And that led up to them having about, 62 Kinkisharyo cars to operate on the University line. And then later they placed an order for 152 S700 trains. And eventually the first one was delivered in like 2021.
Now, entering North Lake Terrace. This is the 2 line. Doors to my left.
The first one was either delivered in 2019 or 2021. I just woke up not long ago, so my brain still needs time to process things. But where I'm at, Lake Terrace, one more stop and then we're at Lynnwood City Center, meaning I completed the whole second train trip from Chinatown all the way to Lynnwood, and then this train will round back down to Chinatown and then all passengers have to exit at Chinatown, and this train is going to continue across the lake via Judkins Park Station, Mercer Island Station, up to South Bellevue where it will start the rest of its route up to downtown Redmond.
Next stop, Lynnwood City Center. This is the 2 line.
That one was nice. That one was really nice. Trust me, I'm actually pretty knowledgeable about Lake Lynnwood. It's just sometimes I take a minute before I can fully get things, I take a minute before I can get information processed, because your brain sometimes hides those parts of information you're looking for. Anyways, my apologies if I didn't stay quiet for most of the ride. So to make up for it, I'm just gonna stay quiet for the time being. And once we get up to Lynnwood, I'll just do my outro as usual. kind of want to know what the new voice sounds like with the tune line. So, yeah. Kind of sucks I don't get to hear what the old voice, how the old voice would say it, but I would say it would be pretty identical to what the Kinkisharyos are announcing. City Center. This is the last stop. prepared to leave, I finally did it. Instead of riding the 1 line, I rode the 2 line from here all the way to its new last stop. It's
Now, entering Lynnwood City Center. This is the 2 line. This is the last stop. All passengers must exit the train.
I did the full 2 line for the time being, at least for this portion. Oh goodness, it's 2:51. That car really needs to get a cleaning. Just like that, I have made it to Lynnwood City Center, and I completed the whole 2 line from Chinatown to Lynnwood with this S700 now leaving 1 line train, by the way. I have completed the full 2 line. Well, I've already done the 2 line on the other side, of course. Oh, 150 is the car behind? I never knew that. Yo. Alright. It's time for this train to get onto the other track. This is sick. This is really cool. Car 150. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. Seattle Link fan out with another video on the second 2 line train to leave International District all the way to Lynnwood. This video should be posted soon. Now I'm just gonna try to connect with a friend and sort things out. Until next time, 512 by the way.
At International District, Chinatown, passengers traveling south of downtown Seattle should board a 1 line train to avoid transferring.
Oh, what the heck? What the?